narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's empowered.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So look, I came across this on O'Shea Duke Jackson's page, right? Obviously, y'all know who that is. He's a much larger YouTuber than I am, but he covered this story, and I thought it was very interesting because not only can I relate, because my city got one of these type of mayors. It seems like they just cannot get out of their own way, bro. All of the scandals, messing with married men. Oh, it's crazy, right? So let me read something that he put on the screen. Help me congratulate Dalton Mayor super home wrecker Tiffany Henyard. Today is court for Kamal divorce. She maybe gets her man all to herself. Hashtag Hell Week. See what I'm saying? It's already starting off a hot mess, man. Let me follow up with this one. This is another one. Read this. How you get them is how you lose them. Kamal is there for the lifestyle and money. Perks for dating the mayor. Once she gets stripped and both have to get a regular job or in jail, let's see how the relationship goes then. Listen, so evidently she stole this man from a woman, and like she's saying, the way you get them is the way you lose them, bro. It's crazy. When you are an elected official, you're supposed to move around a lot more cautiously than what I've been seeing from these city girl mayors, bro. It's really just tragic, man. But look, I just want to show y'all this little clip real quick so that y'all can get an idea for her temperament, man. The lady, hey, typical hood fee that you see from the neighborhood, man. But some kind of way she done got into office, bro. I don't know how it happened, but bro, she be letting people have it, dog. And she's literally almost always wrong, but she's willing to die on the hill that she stands.
We do not transcribe. If you would like a transcriber, perhaps you should address the board and add it to the budget. But myself nor the village clerk will be transcribing minutes word for word. And that is for the record. Thank you.
Y'all need to be respectful. And that's the problem here. Everybody, again, want to clap back. And then when I clap back, everybody got attitude. Be respectful, Deputy Clerk. And your problem, hold on, you out of order. You out of order. Did I not give you the floor? Deputy Clerk, you out of order.
I won't respect
Deputy Clerk.
You don't respect.
Deputy Clerk, you're out of order. And that's your problem. People need to learn to stay in their place. Like I gave you the floor, I was quiet. I let you say whatever you want to say. Now you listen to what I got to say. Stop being disrespectful. Stop lying to the people about what it is you in your office should be doing. You and Clerk Key.
According to O'Shea Duke Jackson, she has a history of doing this kind of stuff. I'm going to go ahead on and let this clip play right here.
Frustration growing in South suburban Dalton after a Fox 32 investigation uncovers a registered child sex offender was recently put on the payroll.
Now some residents are calling for the mayor's resignation.
Dane Placco first broke the story and reports the pressure is building at Village Hall.
We want transparency.
About 20 Dalton residents and a couple trustees protest outside Village Hall today, furious after a Fox 32 investigation found this registered child sex offender on the public payroll.
It seems like a lot of women who got power, money, and stuff like that cannot get away from the Pookies and Ray Rays, bro. Like, if you really think about a lot of the famous women that we know, Nicki Minaj is almost the exact same play from the same playbook. Isn't her husband one of these? Just saying. And so many women look up to these women. That's the sad part. Now, here's something else where they're actually confirming that this is just not an allegation. This is some real stuff. This is the chief of staff of Dalton saying this.
First and foremost, Lavelle. I'm sorry. The person that was arrested for the background of sexual offense. She told me that she didn't know. Keep in mind, I'm PR and I'm the chief of staff. I need to know the truth, because how can I help you if you don't tell me, of all people, the truth? She told me, she said, I didn't know he had a background. She said, I didn't know. I can't believe he did this to me. I didn't know he had a background. Back to the person. I saw it come up in the comment section on YouTube, so the next day I pulled him and I pulled Tiffany in the office. I said, y'all got 48 hours before this place is swarmed with media. I need to know what happened. She said, I didn't know. He looked at her kind of funny, but he didn't open his mouth. Later, I found out not only she knew, she was his friends.
So obviously she has a history of dealing with these types of men. She makes poor decisions. And this is the person that they elected to run their city. Oh my God, bro. You know how many lies she probably had to tell in order to convince these people that she should be this mayor? Like, it don't make no sense, man. Alright, so now she's done dealing with that other guy. She's dealing with the guy at hand right now. His name is Kamal Woods and everything like that. And the problem is he's married. So now we have evidence of her dealing with two men that she should just not be dealing with, especially because she's a mayor, bro. Like, it goes without being said.
We really wish we didn't have to make these videos, but when listening to board meetings and the mayor says something so ridiculous, it's almost impossible not to respond. It's the audacity for us. She is a walking, talking contradiction to herself. We have already proven she spends taxpayer dollars on whatever she wants. But now we will open up the next chapter in the book of Henyard. This is the clip that caught our attention.
The branch power, this is what they do. They nickel and dime and try to muscle the mayor into doing things for their friends and their cronies. I would never do that. So,
oh sure, Tiffany would never do that. All right, residents, as we have already shown you, your tax dollars support Tiffany's extra fun lifestyle. But now we are ready to show you what else your tax dollars pay for. Actually, we should say who they pay for. We hear this question get asked a lot. Why are people still loyal to her? Well, she not only signs their paycheck, but she is the only reason they are getting that paycheck. She creates job security to all the criminals she employs. Past, present, and future criminals, that is. Hope you are ready to be amazed. We really don't like being mean. So please understand, we are just stating the facts when we point out illegal activity or gross misuse of taxpayer dollars. If someone proudly associates themselves with Tiffany, they can't be surprised when their wrongdoing gets revealed too. Let's dive in. First on the chopping block is Kamal Woods, Tiffany's married boyfriend, and doesn't look to be getting a divorce anytime soon since he and his wife just refinanced their mortgage on their South Holland home in March 2023.
I'm a single parent of Justice right here, and thank God for Kamal. Kamal has came into our life. He has been nothing but a loving father to my child, Justice, so I love him for that. And Kamal, thank you for all the support that you have given me. So I just want...
It's really none of our business, but a public figure who associates themselves with a married man should be careful what they speak on. Everyone has skeletons in their closet, so while Kamal may be a great father figure to Justice, we hope he cleared up the child support lien he had against him from a previous relationship. Kamal receives a salary of $100,000 a year through the Thornton Township Youth Grant. We are sure this has since increased since the state decided to double the youth grant from $1 million to $2 million, even though Supervisor Henyard failed to do anything productive with the grant besides throw an embarrassing youth summit, which was nothing more than a concert for Tiffany to feel like a celebrity. Kamal is a business owner of a clothing store in Glenwood, Illinois. Of course, this business is not in good standing with the state. Also, one of the brands Kamal sells, possibly owns, just so happens to be one of the sponsors of the Just Ice basketball courts in Dolton. Look familiar? And that brings us to his car wash located in Dolton. It's no shock Kamal managed to get his business license renewed without any issue, unlike dozens of other businesses in town who Henyard has denied renewing licenses for. We bet a FOIA search will show he doesn't pay the $450 fee. It's also odd that we cannot find any business in the state this car wash is registered under. So what perks does this special crony of hers get? Well, we have heard on good authority Kamal doesn't pay a water bill. Since we cannot provide documentation, we will move to the next item. His business doesn't pay property taxes, is actually listed as exempt. Now anyone who owns a home or business in Dolton knows how high property taxes are. The only time a business is exempt is when it's a not-for-profit, which is not the case for this car wash. These are public records for anyone who wants to check for themselves. Hey Kamal, you should really take care of that mechanic's lien on the property. And yet, he still managed to buy another property that wasn't even advertised as being for sale. We bet he knew someone. He purchased the old animal hospital on Lincoln Avenue, Dolton for $80,000 according to the Cook County Assessor's website. He put it up for sale shortly after with a description that we suspect was written by Kamal, but proofread by Tiffany. We won't waste your time. You can pause and read it if you would like. A year later, Kamal sold the property for $200,000, which means he made $120,000 on the sale. Now this is where things start to include other cronies. Kamal sold the property to his car wash neighbor, a liquor store called the Emporium Beverage Depot, owned by TAC Investments. Now, we are not saying the buyers of the property have done anything illegal in any way, but we are saying they did donate $8,000 to Tiffany Henyard's campaign fund just before she announced a new restaurant was going to be breaking ground at the location on Lincoln Avenue. She did this without board approval, of course. She was so excited she even made a video. Shocking, we know. Look, Kamal was even part of the groundbreaking.
So y'all see what the vision is. People can talk about it, but guess what?
It's gonna be big about it.
At the end of the day, you see we put in a restaurant, event space, or we got a banquet, a party, an event, you turning 60, you families. Please come, contact Tim and Patrick.
I'm gonna have my 75th at that place.
I always supported them, I love them, I appreciate it. And y'all know the words, sing it with me. Ain't no stopping us now.
Look, now, just in case you don't think that's enough right there, I want O'Shea to bring the point home. So just watch this part right here, dog. Hey, man, listen, she a piece of work, bro.
Now, again, I looked and found this old post that was put in the Daily Dope News, February 2023. And it says this: Date music! On Valentine's Day, while the world was showcasing their love for their significant others, Queen Tiffany was cuddled up with her married boyfriend, Kamal Woods, while proudly spending your taxpayer dollars on an ice rink. She boastfully named after her 3-year-old daughter, Justice. Kamal is a local business owner in Dalton, ROK Island Car Wash on Sibley Boulevard. Henyard has been cackling back and forth like a child during monthly board meetings at the trustees were not agreeing to sign off on more debt. And so we also heard on the previous clip that, Mr. Kamal Woods here was benefiting extremely by being in the administration. He's not paying taxes on the business.
Bro, they got women out here that will put you in position, boy. That's cold-blooded, man. But I'm going to go ahead and let O'Shea finish his point, man.
He owes like a lot of child support. He owes a whole bunch of stuff in bills. But yet he's able to buy homes, then sell the homes for a profit to other people.
Flipping houses.
And then those people are also donating money to Tiffany Henyard's foundations and campaigns and things like that.
Oh, Lord.
And he also has a position of $100,000 per year. As it appears, if Mr. Jedediah Brown is correct, his wife is now divorcing him. She's had enough. Let me kind of get to this whole point. Tiffany Henyard talks so much about loving black women, doing things for black women, but as it appears, she doesn't have any problem with taking a black man away from his black wife. That seems to be the idea of the day. As long as she wants it, she must have it. Imagine if Tiffany Henyard had a country, somewhere like in Africa or something like that. Imagine the chaos and the violence that would be in that particular country under her regime. Man, she would be like, I don't know, worse than any dictator in the history of the world. But to do this with a married man is interesting. But I gotta hold him to task. If this is true, and it very much seems that it is, because it's not just hearsay, it's a lot of say. And there are videos on this guy, there's information on this guy, there are people commenting in Facebook groups about it, and he definitely is getting paid that money by Thornton Township. I can say that it's very sad.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna say it like this, bro. Just like 50 Cent said, whatever they said that nigga did, he did it. Real talk. Man, you would think that he would have sense enough to be like, all right, bro, I'm messing with this lady. I wonder if she could pull a couple of strings to get the child support situation handled for you, boy. I know she got to know somebody in the court.
I do give some condolences to his wife and his kids and his family for this whole situation. But wow, Tiffany Henyard never stops amazing us.
And you know what? O'Shea Duke Jackson is 100% correct. Did all this talking about wanting to empower black women and support them, and yet you are the cause of another broken family, another divorce, all of that kind of stuff like that. And do you think that she's going to issue out a public apology? I wouldn't hold my breath on that one, man, because a lot of times women like this are just too prideful, man. They're too proud to do some stuff like that. And as far as I've seen so far, and a lot of other YouTubers have covered this, man, I've never seen her take accountability for nothing. It's always some kind of way she trying to shimmy out the situation. You get what I'm saying? But this is a common theme across a lot of elected officials, man. We got Fannie, dealing with a married man. Maya Cantrell of New Orleans, dealing with a married man. Tiffany Henyard, dealing with a married man. These women are at the upper echelon of careers, and they can't find a man who ain't single. Man, bro. You know what else is crazy? It should show you that a woman will bend over backwards for the man that she really wants, man. So meantime, while y'all out here worrying about women not doing certain things and everything like that, they got women out here who will steal you from your wife. They desperate. Real talk. These are boss chicks by all definitions. Like these are real boss chicks, and they can't find a man. They gotta stoop down to the level of being a homewrecker. What does that mean for other women who ain't even got what they got going on? Hey man, listen, bro. Nothing ceases to amaze me at this point in time no more, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson.